In today's video, I will be going over one of the easiest and most powerful armies you can use at Townhall 14. I will be explaining and breaking down everything you need to know in order to 3-star any Townhall 14 base in Clash of Clans. If you're new to the channel and you find this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to drop a like. Enjoy. You can either decide to use the King or the Minion Prince. My King is being upgraded, so I'm going to be using the Minion Prince here. In terms of equipment, I use the Magic Arrow on my Queen. You can use the Healer Puppet or the Magic Mirror. And then the Warden has the Eternal Tome, either Rage Gem or Life Gem, in my opinion. And then obviously the Minion Prince default equipment. I have it at level 1 because I don't have enough ore to upgrade it at the moment, I think. Maybe I do? I mean, I could probably do. The most important equipment, in my opinion, for the Minion Prince is the Dark Orb. So just try to max that as much as you can, because the slowdown effect is quite OP. And I'm running Electro Boots and Rocket Spear on the World Champion. So yeah, 12 balloons, 11 dragons, 2 baby dragons for funneling, 9 zap, and rage with some balloons, rage freeze in the CC with a blimp, or you can take a stone slimer. Ideally a blimp is good. And yeah, man, I mean, you pretty much just find a base you want to attack, look for the air defenses, and kind of go from there. Now you can honestly start with your arrow first, or you can start off with your lightning. I usually like to start off with the lightning first and then kind of make a play after that. So I could probably just zap out 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then I could probably just, you know, arrow this here. And if your magic arrow is under leveled, you could just zap the rest over, and then I'll just probably use the rest on this here. And then now you kind of want to decide where do you want to go with your dragons. I'll probably just go in this side here to kill the single early on. Seems like a good play to me. Put some balloons down first. And then you just want to spam your dragons like this, bro. Warden, Minion Prince. The Queen goes down, but that's fine. Not really worried about her going down, to be honest with you. And then now I typically just wait for the blimp to send it to the middle. And I'll probably send it now. My balloons are kind of dying, so I'll send the balloon to the middle here. I do have a freeze as well. I can rage my dragons here. I can probably freeze on this single target Inferno because it's being very annoying. I do kind of want my blimp to make it to the Town Hall if it can. It might not. No, it does. Rage on that. Take down the Town Hall. I can use my RC over here. Use RC ability. Instead of the Minion Prince ability that I can utilize too, I'll probably just use it over here on the single target Inferno. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, as you can see, no air defenses. I went into the single target Inferno, which is like, you know, honestly the biggest thing for dragons because they're high HP troops. And kind of just gets the job done nice and easy, man. As you can see, pretty straightforward. The biggest thing to note though as well is this wasn't also just like a random spot for the single target Inferno. I chose this spot because I had already kind of made a funnel initially. So a couple of key points here when you're looking at this attack initially. So right, like I said, you look for the zap value on the air defenses. So the air defenses are obviously here, 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 and here. Now carrying the magic arrow, you want to try to hit 2 air defenses if possible. That's pretty ideal. So knowing this, I automatically recognize I can either try to hit these 2 here in one, or I can try to hit these 2 here in one. Now honestly, trying to hit this one or these here would not be as easy. I mean, I probably could have came from this collector here and then shot, like, you know, shot the arrow like that kind of, but this is just a lot safer spot. So I decided to zap out these air defense here, this one here, and then send the arrow through the middle of the base, right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Like I said, my magic arrow is not maxed, but I do end up hitting the other defense, which is what I wanted, and I could just zap this out with the remaining one. And if you're ever stuck with a scenario where you have like 2 extra zaps, go ahead and zap the sweeper like I did here because it takes 2 zaps. You'll notice here I decided to do that here. And then now I can decide to pretty much go in at the base wherever I want, because there's no air sweeper and there's no air defenses. Now, what's the biggest next threat to the dragons? The single target Infernos. There's 3 on this base. I could either decide to come in from the Townhall side, which ideally is not, in my opinion, the best, because you would have to sacrifice your Warden ability quite early to get to the Townhall poison, and it doesn't give your blimp a chance to travel through the base and also pull traps. Which is pretty important sometimes for a blimp too. So I could either decide to go in from this single target Inferno, or I could decide to go in from this one. Now the reason why I decided to go in from the right side here is because I had already started somewhat of a funnel with the Queen, and now I can use a baby dragon like I did on this collector right over here. Like I said, the queen goes down, but I'm not really worried about that because the main thing is I already got somewhat of a funnel going here, right? So I could place a dragon, place some balloons because the single target is lurking right here, place some more balloons, and then I just go ahead and just spam the dragons down, place the warden, place the minion prince, and I could just go into the base. You can either decide to use the minion prince early on, or you can use the warden ability early on. Ideally, you don't want to use both at the same time because the warden ability negates damage completely, and the minion prince negates damage partially. So if you decide to use both of those warden abilities, both of those hero abilities rather, at the same time, you're kind of essentially wasting one. So that's why I decided a lot of my stuff is dying. I'm just going to go ahead and warden ability first, but I want to make sure I get the blimp in the warden ability because, like I said before, it has to travel across the map. Now, it is traveling pretty far. Ideally, I should have probably placed the blimp a few seconds earlier, but, you know, initially this is still fine, right? Because I do get the blimp inside. Potentially could have died in the middle, but no biggie even if it did, because I did have the RC to save the attack. That's why you want to wait to see where you want to place your RC as well. I decided to place my RC on the top side to take out the single target Inferno. Of course, I rage in the Townhall, and yeah, man, that was pretty much it. The dragons really have nothing contesting them at this point, so I can kind of just walk through the rest of the base. Minion Prince is supporting the dragons with the Warden and the Owl, and yeah, man, the base just gets overwhelmed. So kind of a little attack slash breakdown. We'll do another attack here. This is a Townhall 14, so I need to try to find a Townhall 14, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a good coach. I just learned a lot. I'm glad I could help you, bro. Okay, this base is pretty ideal too. Now, it has one single target Inferno, so we need to be aware of that, right? The air defenses are kind of spread out on the base, but once again, look, we can probably get 2 air defenses. You can always click on the defenses too before you place a chip. Remember that, so you can always check where they are. So I could probably send an arrow down to the middle, or I could send one from the left. I think ideally I kind of want to send one down straight from the middle onto this collector, and probably zap out the other 2. So let's try to do that here. Boom, just like that. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then we'll probably try to get the air sweeper like that. Okay, if the queen dies, it's not a big deal, like I said. Now we kind of want to set up a funnel. I think we'll probably just set up a funnel with baby dragon here and then go straight into the base from the middle here, as you can see. I'll place another baby dragon, some balloons here, some more dragons, place the warden, place the minion prince, and then we can probably wait a few seconds, and actually we can probably place the blimp now. I might not even have to use the minion prince ability first to kind of just showcase what I mean by using it early on. I'll probably just rage through here. Dragons are kind of getting stuck. Blimp kind of gets stuck. This is actually an ideal situation. Don't panic. The Town Hall has not exploded yet, so we can probably just get the balloons from the Town Hall Warden ability. There we go. All the balloons end up getting saved. Freeze on the single. Probably used RC ability early on to take that single target down and rage through on the single target compartment. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, like I said, no more air defenses on the map. RC supporting my main dragon army, and you can just see that the dragons just end up pushing the base. I've already kind of set up somewhat of a funnel with the queen, like I said. If she goes down, it's not a big deal. And then I use the baby dragons to, you know, make a somewhat of a funnel, and then just sweep the base. And that's pretty much all she wrote. That's pretty much it, man. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what armies you guys want to see more of. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. I'm out. Peace.